Hello friends, time for something magic. Let's play the animation. Easy. New scene. We go to modeling, and here under generate we have get brush, and we get a tree, and down here you have trees and trees mesh. I think I picked the oak heavy or whatever. Just need to click once and then you place it with a pen in the scene. Here it is. It's actually shaded, and you cannot render it because you need to convert it to polygons for that. And we're going to do this straight away by clicking on it. It's that stroke here, and modify, convert paintFX to polygons. And I like to use the option box here because I like quad outputs. The default is this, and I think it's not colored, so quads is fine. This is a polygon limit, which it really doesn't matter. It's quite a complex object, but not over complex. So apply and close. It always looks different because it's going to be simplified, but it's an oak tree and it renders fine. Now here you have a group, and the group consists of the stem and the leaves, and we're gonna emit particles from the leaves. So we go to FX, we go to nParticles, and down here you have emit from object. Don't use this, it's the legacy particles. Use this one, emit from object, because it creates the nucleus. It's the modern style nParticle. I think in future versions these options won't be available anyway, because this is so much superior here. Emit from object. Okay, now the particles emit from the object like this, like mad. This is certainly nothing which we want to have. So instead we go to the emitter, and we want to emit from the surface, that is from the leaves. So that's quite a difference. Now they fall to the ground, and we don't want them to fall to the ground. That's an nParticle shape thing. Let me close all the sections. Okay, the lifespan is one thing which we'll consider in a second. Actually, we can do this now. We give it a random range of 4 seconds and a random span of 1 second. So that means between 3 and 5 seconds, and a general seed for the randomness here, just a number. And the dynamic properties, you see that we have the option to ignore the solver gravity. Let's check this. That means the nucleus, which sits here, does not have an influence on the particles anymore, so they don't fall down. Let's extend the frame range to 500. And now we'll make the particles renderable, because when you create a light now, like a sky dome light, and to render the scene, you see only tiny dots and the tree, and we want to see bigger dots basically. How do we do this? We go back to the nParticles here, and further down we have the shading, and the shading gives us the render type options of points, and we choose spheres, which are too big, so we jump up again, because here we have the particle size. If this is a little bit too fast, just replay the video, and I think it's not really complicated. So how about 0.04 is quite good. And down here we have a radius scale. We can kind of play a little bit with the with the size of the particles, well, for example, age. So the older they get, the smaller they get. Down here you have, under shading, you have the colors right here. So here you can change the color. For example, go for a blue here, quite a wintry color, this kind of blue, not very dramatic. And instead of color input constant, you also go to age or to speed, for example. So you have particles which are blue, and the slower they are, the more white they are. You can turn this round like this, so they're more white now. And basically this is all I wanted to show you. I created a turntable animation around that tree. This goes like this. You select the tree, jump to the tree, get a view of the tree which you like, maybe even closer, like this. And with the tree selected, now you go to animation, and here you have visualize, and you create a turntable animation. You need the option box here, and you type in the number of frames you want to have, for example 500, and then clockwise or counterclockwise, and apply, and already the turntable camera is here, and you just need to replay it. Nice particle work with paintFX and the leaves emitting particles. Bye bye.